All right, we back. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Okay. All right. So let me see if I can find one of those. Okay, so right here. So if you wanted to look at, let's see, AUD CAD. So let's just say you had AUD CAD marked up, set up, and you were on, let's say you're on the 1 minute, and let's say you're doing like, so you always mark up your charts on regular trading view as well. Even though we have cash trap and all of that, but we still want to mark up our support and resistance lines. So, for instance, if we were trading and it approached this line, and one of the instructors said sell, and you like, oh well, it's approaching a zone. Put in a sell. 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minutes, we make our money. So,
Okay.
so how we can integrate a harmonic scanner in this is we see that the X line, magical line. So let's go ahead and copy these dimensions. Go ahead and bring it over to our trading view. I'm gonna go ahead and paste it in here. And I don't know where it went. I don't know, maybe because we're on 1 minute. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So let's just say price breaks all the way down here, right? I'm gonna get rid of these other lines so I won't confuse you guys. But let's just say price breaks all the way down here, and then we get on cash trap, it starts saying buy, 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 and we're getting buy signals. Well, we know this is a significant line because we know that from the harmonic scanner. So if the software is saying buy, the instructors are saying buy, we already have it marked up. That'll give us the confidence to take the trade, maybe even do a higher amount than what we usually will because we are that confident. So this is how we can integrate that into HFX. Like I said, it's advanced. So if you're not ready to do all that extra stuff, you don't have to, but just keep it in mind. All of these products tell us where the significant areas in the market is, and it's just on us to manipulate it and make money from
Okay.
So just to say that back, okay. So you're on the scanner, you have a harmonic that shows up, and you basically copy and paste the support and resistance. And as far as what the support or the resistance, we're looking at the X for that line. In this situation that's on the screen now, the X is how are you determining the support and the resistance based on the scanner?
I'm not basing support and resistance based off the scanner.
Okay. Okay.
Just know that basically the X is a significant line
Yeah.
price is going to react to, and also all of the TPs. Any take profit is a support and resistance line. So all of these take profits are literally price is going to react there. So if we were to go
Gotcha.
and sell, the reason why we take profit here because the chance that the market will reverse right here is very high. So we grab our money right here before our money is gone.
Okay. So basically, okay, that makes sense. So maybe a better way for me to think about it is the harmonic scanner, including the take profits, and then the X. Let me know where the reaction is likely going to happen.
Correct. So let's say this pulls down and the educators say a buy is coming. Well, if we have this X marked up, or if we're looking at this, then we can confidently know that, okay, well, the market should react here. And then that's when we put in that 1, 2, 3 minute buy and make our money.
Is it okay
Awesome.
if can I invite my my prospects to this call and we do it here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Invite more prospects to the call. They need to see this.
Okay, I'm sending him the link right now. He's hopping on.
Also, so you guys won't be confused, if you guys are ever doing this trend line markup and you see one of the candles kind of sticking out like this, you don't want to do your markup like this. You want to pull it out to this area because this is the area of significance and we want it to break in this area versus this area because this is not a true trend because this is poking out. So even though this may look good or feel good, to play it safe, you want to pull it all the way out here and wait for the break because what may happen is it might consolidate, and break.
Facts.
Okay, and you know this
bye.
because why aren't you touching the bottom of the wicks again?
Well, the trend goes with like I can touch these wicks, but this is a significant push. Like everything in the market, when you see a significant push, that means price is going to react there. So so basically, since this was this was literally the strongest push of the whole wave, so it's saying that this is going to be the strongest trend versus this right here, where market might break, but it might not drop. When we pull it out here, it's telling us that the market may consolidate, and then if it breaks over here, it's a better chance of it actually dropping versus over here. So I know earlier I said like wherever you get the most touches, I'm gonna rephrase that. Whenever you get the most touches in the same area, I mean wherever you get the most significant touches. Like the name of the game is like 3 touches, but even though we're getting more touches over here, technically the trend broke down here, so it's invalid. So we want to make sure it's a valid trend break or a valid trend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's up? What's up? Look like we got some company.
Hey, Trey, is that you? I don't think he's connected to the audio.
It says it's connected.
Oh, there it goes. Hey.
You gotta unmute yourself.
It's a little mic on the bottom left. Oh, you muted yourself again.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Nice. Welcome. Thanks for hopping on.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, nice. So let me introduce you to some of my people who have definitely greatly helped me and are showing me the way that they're making money in this market successfully. And they've been doing this for a little while. Let me introduce you to Mercer and also Mariel. They both like host weekly sessions that I recommend that you hop on. They host sessions, training sessions. Also, Mariel's definitely a lot into meditation and health. Mercer is huge on YouTube and getting people to get paid every single week. So yeah, let me pass it over to them.
What's going on, brother? So do you know anything about trading at all?
No, I've sat in on a class, like one class. It was actually very well put together. I learned enough to be very interested in willing to put my money towards it.
Got you. So do you have any particular goals when it comes to trading? Like, are you trying to quit your job? Do you have a family? Is this going to be like a part-time thing? Or are you trying to be like a trading millionaire? Like, what's your goals?
My goal is definitely to use this as a one of my means of income, just to reach financial freedom. I want to have the freedom to do what I want without the cost of it being the wall that stops me from accomplishing my goal. And I feel like if I'm financially free, I can move forward towards my goals without.
Okay, dope. Definitely like what I'm hearing. Okay, so basically, well, I'll just give you my backstory. I've been in the business for about 1 year and 4 months now. I've been profitable as far as bringing people into the business and trading. I've definitely had my ups and downs with trading because this is not something you can just come in and just recklessly do. Even if we have the academy, we have the guidance in the beginning, I actually made a lot of money when I first started trading, and that made me an undisciplined trader. So like when you come in a game and not know what you're doing and start making money, you feel like, oh, this is easy. I can just blah, blah, blah do. And then I started doing that. Then I started losing a lot of money. And then I had to backtrack and reset and reconfigure and relearn and do the academy all over again to where I'm back profitable again. Me personally, I want to make sure everybody on my team has a 100% success rate of income. But it's a couple of things that I need from you in order for you to do that. I'm gonna need your dedication to actually completing the academy, following the instructions and being coachable. Because in the beginning, I wasn't coachable. I wanted to do my own thing. And that doing my own thing had me taking L's. You know what I'm saying? I stuck with it because I knew the products worked that they gave us, and I knew the team worked because so many people around us was making money. So I knew everything worked. I just had to get my personal discipline together. So if you can remain coachable and use the products and execute the products, you can literally make any amount of money that you can imagine. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna find one of these scans. This is something called the Harmonic Scanner, and this is one of the tools that we use to make money. So this is what we pay for. We pay for education, and we also pay for tools. So I know it might look like rocket science or whatever, but I'm gonna make it nice and simple for you. This is our entry area. So once it touches the entry line, of course, it's telling us, to enter the market. These areas over here, this is where the money is made. These are called take profit zones. So this is take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3. They give us 3 opportunities to make money on each scan. And you can see all of these scans that we get. So this is like unlimited money. Now, all we need to do is when we look at the markets is we need to follow when to enter, when to take profit, and then also when to stop loss. Stop loss basically saves you from blowing out your account. So if you got $1,000 in your account and you only want to risk, let's say $50, $100, you can with the stop loss. So if the market, let's just say, doesn't go your way, which it does sometimes, you have your necessary risk to reward. So you'll never lose more than what you are willing to risk on your account. So this is basically showing if you would have took this trade right here and it hit take profit 1, you would have made this money just off of using the scanner alone. Now there's more detailed things we can do to increase our accuracy, but even if you would have blindly took this, if a 10-year-old would have took this, they would have made money. Now, as far as how much money, I've used this tool to figure out how much money this is. So the thing that we use in the market to understand how much money anything is by pips. So this is 72 pips. Let's just say it's 70. Let's round it. So 70 pips can be $7. It can be $70. It can be $700, or it can be $7,000, depending on how much money you have in your account. So if you would have had, let's say, $1,000 in your account, this could have been a $70 move. If you would have had $100 in your account, it could have been a $7 move. You know? So literally, this move can literally be any amount of money. Believe it or not, this move could have been $7 million, depending on how much money you have in your account.
Right.
So what we do is we teach you how to compound and build your account. I personally suggest any person trading starts with $100 account. And people think you need to put a bunch of money into Forex. You don't. You can start with $100 account. You can use the tools and build up your account and compound 5% daily. If you compound a $100 account by 5% every day, how much money do you think you will have at the end of the year, approximately?
Compound by $100.
$100 account by 5% daily.
Oh, by 5%. That's every day. Yeah, that's a lot. There's a famous math problem about a penny doubling every day.
And I wouldn't expect you to know that, but it'll be over $100,000 just to give you some perspective.
Okay.
So everybody wants a six-figure income. We literally set people up for the six-figure income once you execute your risk management, understand the products, and finish the education. Now, is everybody balling out making $100,000 right now? No, but people have to take time to learn. Everybody got to go through their transitions to learn, get your discipline together, you know what I'm saying, and execute. Like I had the skill set and not the discipline. Now I have the discipline where I'm making withdrawals. Like I made a $1,400 withdrawal last week, and that's light. But by the time the end of this year happens, I plan on making way bigger withdrawals or just having a big, stupid big account to where I can make way bigger lot sizes to make. So instead of this being $7, it'll be a $700 move. So that's where I'm at. I want to give you a realistic expectation and let you know that it's not easy, but it can be easy.
Understood. Yeah.
So that's all I got. If Muriel wants to give you her background and her experience, she can.
Mm-hmm. Nice to meet you. I have been learning to trade since August 2020, so I'm still pretty fresh. Like I think I'm like 7, 8 months in now, and it's been really, really fun and empowering to learn. It is extremely important that you set aside time to, one, tap into calls like this, because I'm telling you, the like energy and the upliftment that you receive when you're trading with your people is really a big part of it. And then of course, tap into the curriculum and the go lives, because that's just like, it's like crucial. Definitely at minimum, do the curriculum, and the go lives is pretty much like easy money and you get to learn. But as far as my personal experience, I went through my academy pretty quickly because my work schedule at the time allowed me to do that. So I was spending like the first half of the day just going through the curriculum because I worked with kids at the time and I didn't have to see them until after school was out. So that was like 3 p.m. And then within like 2 weeks, I set up, and this was all trading through demo account. And then within 2 weeks, I set up my live account and was like, let's go. I'm going to trade on micro pips. So 0.01, so 10 cents per pip. So in traditional Forex, are you doing traditional Forex or high frequency binary?
I believe traditional Forex.
Okay. So, you know, it would take like 15 minutes to a few hours to make like a few dollars because the lot size was so small. And so, but I was doing well, put more money in my account and grew it to over $900. And at the time, I did not have, it just wasn't in my psyche. I never had anybody tell me, Muriel, withdraw. Every time you make $100, every time you make $200, withdraw. And so now I have that mindset. So I want to pass that to you. If you start with a $100 account, you grow that account to $200, withdraw $100. That's $100 you didn't have before. And then basically start over and see, you know, when you develop your trading plan, see if you can set a goal for yourself to replicate that week after week after week after week. Then, you know, that's potentially an extra $400 you made that month.
Right.
And that's actually like, I don't want to say easy. It literally depends on the energy and effort you put into learning and tapping into the calls. But if you do that, it's really straightforward to compound your account in that way. And so I compounded my account to 900. I started trading on Bitcoin, trading in mini lot sizes. So that's $1 per pip. So I'm making money more money in shorter amounts of time because I'm using a larger lot size. And then Bitcoin drops and I blow my account for the first time. That account went from like $900 to like 50 something dollars within like 24, 48 hours. And so it's a similar, I guess, experience that JMO talked about in just not being disciplined, because I was making money quick, you know what I'm saying? I was making more money than my mom makes, you know?
Yeah.
And I was not following my trading plan. And so that was an important lesson for me. I don't feel bad. It just kind of like shattered this like attachment to having a particular outcome, and allowed me to, I don't know, it was just like an initiation process for me to just see the money, because I was watching it, just to see the money drain out and be like, oh shit, that happened really fast. Okay, money really just is energy. For it to move that quickly in one direction, and it let me know if I was on the right side of that trade, I would have doubled my account in 24 or 48 hours. So the fact that that's even possible made me, you know, at least have in my mindset the long game. In 2, 5, 8 years, for sure, I'm going to be 6-7 figure earner, like without a doubt, because I know I experienced that so fast. And I'm only, at the time, I was only 6 months in. That's, I guess, keep track. I'm literally like working on my trading plan right now. I'm updating everything. This is my like little graph. I honestly, like, as you're going through your curriculum and you're planning to set up your real account, be clear on what your trading plan is, what days you want to trade. I only trade, I wrote it on my little calendar, I only trade like 3 to 4 days a week on specific days. I do not trade outside of that unless there's like a super, super sexy setup that one of these folks, JMO or Rhonda calls, or Ellie calls. And then, you know, like this table tells me how much I need to make in that trading day based on my 5% a day plan. So just really keeping track of that. Honestly, I'm just now getting into keeping track of what pair did I trade that day? What setup did I take? What pattern did I see? You know, so I can start to build an intimate relationship with particular pairs, and familiarize myself with that. And that's just a part of mastery. I didn't start that way. I just started with a basic kind of trading plan setup. And now that I understand it, I'm going deeper in how I keep track of things. But there's so much more. I mean, you'll get it the more you tap into calls. There's so many resources. So, you know, you'll get into your groove. Just keep experimenting until you find what works for you. Because the possibilities are literally infinite, limitless, and that being faced with literal limitless possibilities could be overwhelming. So just find what resonates with you and really like delve into that and experiment.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's your name?
Trey. I don't have a name set up there, but I'm gonna get that done.
Trey?
Yes, Trey.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
All right, Trey. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this call. We did back-to-back training, so really showing people how to turn this into dollar signs. I would love to have you on the team. Like I said, we just require that you have a certain level of coachability and discipline. And if the discipline is not there, we work on mindset and discipline every day. So it's not just a trading organization. We grow mentally and spiritually as well, because that's really the only way that we're going to be able to cultivate wealth, is to have this and this right. You know what I'm saying? If you have the skill set and this ain't right, and your heart and your spirit ain't right, you're gonna lose all your money. So just to let you know, we work on those things as well. So I definitely look forward to you building. You know, she can get you the link and everything to set up, and we can walk you through the initial trading. And like I said, personally, I want to get you profiting as soon as possible by using these tools. So, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and speak it into existence and say, welcome to the team.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, cool.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It really is special every time somebody comes on, because I'm like, yes, you took the step that 90% of people don't take.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, it can actually be intimidating. See?
Yeah, yeah. I won't get into that. That's a whole nother conversation. Maybe we'll get on an Instagram live and talk about that.
Yeah. Let me get your Instagram so I can follow you.
That I'll put mine in the chat.
Oh, okay. How do you put?
Or I can pop it in the chat and you can follow me and I'll follow back. So I'll just pop it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm typing it. Freedom Drive.
That's me.
Oh, that's you?
And then
okay.
Yeah, and then Mercer is Mercer Million.
Okay, awesome.
All right, cool. So let's get you set up soon. Let's get you making money soon and get on these calls and start building. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up, and I will check with you guys tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good
Appreciate
night.
this.
Okay.
Good night.
All right.
See you on Welcome Wednesday.
Yeah.
Bye.